Hey everybody, short video to explain a breathing technique that I absolutely know will increase your immune system and bulletproof your inside at a cellular hormonal endocrine level so that you can be more resilient to the stresses of life and have a better day and have a better week and a better month and a better workout. No matter what you want to do, you will be more bulletproof to take it on. It is simple, it's easy, and it's super powerful. It was taught to me by a man by the name of Wim Hof, W-I-M-H-O-F. Wim Hof is relatively world-renowned for, he's called the Iceman, for cold exposure therapy and the benefits of cold exposure and the benefits of his unique, precise breathing technique. This breathing technique, I'm gonna share with you on how to do little micro versions of it to get it done. Most people do not do it because they think you gotta lay down, it takes an hour, you need an instructor, you gotta do this intense stuff in and out. It's not that way. Down below is a 2-minute and 20-second video explaining the 3 men who were doctors who won the Nobel Peace Prize in physiology one year. That's a big deal. That's a lot of money and you can't fake that. In this technique of oxygen deprivation, to force your body to produce more blood vessels and more red blood cells. And blood is the river of life. It is proven, this technique, to fight anemia, which is lack of blood cells, and cancer. And I'm telling you right now, I got a way to show you how to do it at home and make it simple and get it done every day versus thinking it's a great thing, but you don't do it because you don't have enough time. So here we go. It's very simple. It's nothing more than 3 rounds of 30 breaths in and out, about this tempo, in your nose. You do it 30 times and then you blow all your air out, or 3/4 of it out, and then hold your breath with your air out. Right when you do that, you start your timer. You go as long as you can. And then when you have to take a breath in, you take a long breath in as much as you can and you hold it again. So it's 2 breath holds. The first one is with your breath out. The second one is with your breath in. And then simply time the length of time on those 2 breath holds. 30 rounds in and out, and then do it and then time it. And then catch your breath, recover breath for half a minute to a minute, and then you get back into the second round, same thing. But here's the problem. Most people don't feel like they have enough time. So we're gonna do a micro version of it right now. And to me, it's just 10 breaths in and out with the 2 breath holds that I described. So let's do it together. Here we go, 10 times. 2 more. Last one. Blow all your air out. And hold your breath. You hold your breath as long as you can. Try to relax. Don't be uptight. Try to relax physically, relax the physical tension, and relax your mind. When you're done, take a slow, long breath in. And hold your breath again. The timer's still going because you started with the first breath hold with your air out. And then you hold your breath as long as you can with your breath held in at the top. First round, for everyone's different. For the first round, you might get a minute with both breath holds. And then you do the second round. The second round, now that you got a micro version at 10 repetitions, now get 30 repetitions in. So once you're started with the little micro version of 10 breaths, it's easier to do the second round with 30 breaths, and then the third round with 30 breaths. And then ideally, it's gonna get exciting because the second round, you'll time it and you'll go, instead of a minute, you'll go to maybe 1.5 minutes, 1:45. Third round, you'll see 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. If you do a 4th and a 5th round, you'll probably get to 3.5, 4 minutes. My record, when I stay consistent with this technique, is 5.5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes with the 2 breath holds. It's an amazing thing. Listen, blood is the river of life. It heals, it cures. You want to bulletproof your immune system. You want to bulletproof your nervous system. You want to bulletproof you at a cellular endocrine hormonal level. Try this simple technique. It takes 2 to 3 minutes. Use my micro version to get 10 reps in just to get the momentum going, and relax while you're holding your breath. It's a mind-clearing experience. Don't think of not anything. Just think of the oxygen in your brain, healing your brain chemicals, healing your brain trauma, healing your past concussions. It's an amazing technique. The 2-minute and 22-second video on the Nobel Peace Prize of the Wim Hof breathing technique is down below. The cool thing is you don't need hyperbaric air chambers. You don't need a physician. You don't need a doctor. You can do this and should be doing it at home. If you have any questions, comment below. I would love to personally hold you by the hand and help you with this technique. It's very simple. It's very exciting. Do it today. Comment below and let me know what your times were. Okay? Comment below. Let me know what your times were. It's not dangerous. Maybe you want to lay down just in case some people might get dizzy. I'll put my times down below. Hit me up with any questions. And I think that's about it. This is one of the most simple things that anybody can do and should do in the privacy of their own home with no physicians needed that could be life-changing. Wim Hof is world-renowned. Check him out. He's a normal guy in the cold land, Iceland. I don't know where he lives. His wife committed suicide, went to the doctor, had a nervous breakdown. They gave him meds. He's about ready to check out himself and leave 2 kids by themselves in the world. And he said, I got to do something. I can't go down this rabbit hole with these physicians and these pharmaceuticals. And he got off of them. He started doing cold exposure outside. He started experimenting haphazardly with his own breathing technique. And now he's doing big things at helping people bulletproof their immune system through those techniques. And I want to share it with you. Love you. You do have the power to change. Remember, every cell in your body and my body will be dead and gone in a year and a half. And those new cells that our body auto-regenerates through autophagy and stem cell and sleeping better can be bulletproof. They can be younger, healthier versions of the past cells that we've had. They can be more resilient to cancers. They can be younger cells. But what will your new cells look like in a year and a half? What will my new cells look like? Determines on what we're thinking, what we're eating, and how we're moving and how we're sleeping and recovering from the stresses of life. Bulletproof yourself. Become more resilient. Step up to this challenging world and become stronger. And this breathing technique can do it. I love you. You have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Hit me up with any questions you may have.